And now, BMW quickens the pace for the 90s with a totally new look at the sports sedan. The new 3 Series and the near-zero maintenance engine.
Finally, I'm going to start assembling 52B28. Been dealing with a little bit of tuner's block. Maybe it's equivalent to rider's block. Not sure if you can relate. When you see something, you want to do it, you want to start on it, either writing or anything, any project, you just kind of look at the parts and just turn around. Just don't feel like working on it. No drive, no motivation for whatever reason, and this blank to push you to do it. I already broke it down in very small steps now. The block is cleaned. I have my new main bearings caps, so I can put the crank in there. But yeah, this has been sitting here for like 2 weeks now, like this, and I just can't get myself to start. But now I'm forcing myself. I have to. There's tons of videos on YouTube about how to rebuild an M52 BMW engine, so probably useless to film every step of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. If I'll just do a time lapse or maybe do a video in between steps. No clue. The thing is, since I already don't really feel like doing this, or I have to force myself, filming it additionally and talking while doing it makes it even 100 times more difficult for me to start. I'm thinking I'm just going to start working on it and turn the camera off. The plan is get the bearings in there with the crank. I have some plastic gauge to check the clearance. That's okay. I even bought new main bolts. Those are like gold. This whole bag is like €100 because supposedly the old ones stretch and you're not supposed to reuse them. People say otherwise. You can reuse them. I've gone this far already with the headwork and all the stuff I bought. So I didn't want to cheap out now, so I got those brand new BMW bolts. I'm just going to start on it now. Yes, I have to do baby steps, give myself really small steps to do, otherwise my brain shuts off. First step, what I did now, install the new main bearings, Glyco, standard size, cleaned everything and installed them in the block, the 1/2s. Here we go, this is the thrust one, and then also the counterpart to the caps. I know this seems kind of ridiculous filming such small steps, but I have to give myself small goals. And I'm going to stop now because I don't really feel like doing anything more. Probably going to take a break, and then tomorrow another baby step number 2. Get the crank, which is over there, clean it up, lube everything in with assembly lube, place the crank in here, put this plastic gauge on top and see what our clearance is with the new bearings caps, bolt it down with the old bolts, not the new ones, and then see where we're at. That is the next step, not much else. Baby steps, that's what's working for me right now. New bearings are in. Can I make the next step of putting the crankshaft inside? And I do want to measure the clearance with plastic gauge, but first put some oil on these bearings. For this, I'm using compressor oil. What I have makes a difference. It'll be fine. Our purpose, I suppose. What's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna blow up. You just do these things small, wipe down again, dust off my finger, magic sauce of oil. This is my method. What's the wrong? Do I care? No. I do have some assembly lube, which I will use in final assembly will happen. Just to put it in and see the plastic gauge, the measurement of the clearance. I'll have to take it out again anyway, so no sense in putting it in now assembly. This is just some oil for some small lubrication. Let's see if we can lift the crank in here. Just clean the crank a little bit. I mean, yeah, you're expecting some kind of tutorial or some joyous person saying, yeah, I'm gonna build my M52. It's probably the wrong channel. Just some guy in the garage with minimal tools. This sucker is heavy. So, here it goes. The crank is in now. What's next? Well, I did mention that I want to measure the clearance, so I have this. I'm gonna cut up in small pieces and put on each bearing, and then let's see what the clearance is. I mean, this seems like a unnecessary step to me, but it's all standard size. However, for good measure, just gonna do it, I suppose. So I have a small strip, and now I'm gonna, this is like, I mean, this is Mickey Mouse stuff, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I now have to cut each small piece on each main bearing. I don't know how wide it has to be. Let me cut one piece, I suppose. I mean, how am I gonna pick this up? This is like, okay. Now I'm gonna place it gently on the bearing. This really sucks. Okay, sorry to say. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna do like 7, 5. I'm gonna do like, I don't see the reason of measuring all of them, because I didn't do anything to the crank. It's all standard size. This, why am I even doing? You can see I'm complaining a lot. Yeah, there's another one. Well, has to be played off. And then one for the middle one. That's going to be enough to give me an indication if I'm going to be in the ballpark. So that's that one. Now, what to do next? You can see it's a really slow process with me because I'm a slow guy. I have the main caps prepared. I guess it's just about now to just drop them in. So I'm not going to put any oil on it now because I have the plastic gauge. I'm just going to bolt it down, essentially take them off again. Is this even the right way? Okay, the notch with the notch. Now which way do they go? I have a number here, the left or right. I don't remember, I have to look at my pictures. So luckily I made plenty of pictures and they are numbered. This is number 2 and the writing goes facing to the intake side. No, sorry, other way around. Yes, faces to the left. Really hard to, this is a really press fit, yeah. I want to avoid whacking it. It's the thrust bearing. I mean, I don't really want to whack them. I'm thinking of just running them down evenly. Here, this one is one of these triangle thingies. You can see I have full confidence in what I'm doing. So I'm just going to snug them up, I suppose, for now. This triangle reinforcement need to go here. Kept those in order. Now you have to leave one of these bolts off because that's where the tray goes. But it doesn't really matter in our case. We're just doing this testing purpose for now. Anyhow. I do like, well, if you ask me, what do I enjoy more? Working on the car or driving it? I have to admit, my preference is driving, not working on it. I like to drive it. I do work on it a lot. That's what I do. The joy of driving is higher than the joy of, that's just me. I want to get in it, feel how it drives. Okay, the moment when you repaired something and then you drive it and you see it works, or that you have a positive outcome of any mod you do, it's very satisfying also. But still, I enjoy driving more on the car. So I'm just gonna, I guess, get my ratchet and team. You just snug them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is manual, no power tool. That's how we operate here. Ever rebuild an engine in your spare time, or you plan it to take really small steps? Otherwise it's just overwhelming, and then I lose all motivation. Get an extension. So what I found was the specs are 20 Newton meter, 70-degree torque angle. I don't know, this thing goes to 25, so I just did the lowest setting. Let's crack them to 20. Okay. 20 Newton meters is like nothing. Okay. It's like nothing. I think I'm gonna get my smaller one out. Thing is 20. Let me go for good measure to 20. Let's try this again. It's already there. Okay. That's like nothing. Okay. But we're doing this test with the old ones. Okay. I don't know. This is like. Now let's do this torque angle thing. For this, I have this contraption. Need to kind of place it somewhere where it cannot catch. 0. I'm gonna lock it. Here it is. I'll do this with my breaker bar from the inside out again. I have it set to 0. The play out of it. So 70 degrees it is. Yeah, it's like this thing is gonna. I have to stand on it. At 70. This really sucks. I don't enjoy this at all. There's nothing. 70. Okay, let's just move down the line. 70. Throw it out. I mean, it's not too bad, I suppose. Is it fun? No. I don't know what your idea of fun is, but I mean, it's not fun. Very exciting stuff. 70. Where was I? I did this. Okay. Throw it out again. Stay there, thank you. $70. Zero it out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this one. We're getting there. Matter of hours. This thing is a piece of shit. Okay. Oh, that was 80. Fuck. There we go. It's really easy to get distracted. That's 70. Did I do that one already? I don't know. We're just winging it. That's how we operate. Anyway, this is just to check for the clearance, so it's not. Gives me good practice though. Come on. Get in the way. And one more. Final one. 70. We did it. Does it even spin? Do we want to try? No. Plastic edge is in here. So we're gonna crack everything open again. Then I use my crappy Chinese GoPro. The phone battery died. So let's crack these open and see what our reading is for the plastic gauge. Let's start from the middle, as usual. Let me wear my gloves. That's really not much force, to be honest. The 70-degree angle, 20 Newton meters. It's like child's birthday. Maybe I did something wrong, but I don't think so. Really easy to crack open. These 13s take all these out. Exciting video. How to rebuild an engine. Someone has no clue what they're doing. I mean, we just want to see the clearance now. If it's somewhat in spec. Hopefully something usable will come out of it. Okay. I don't know how to make this more exciting. I guess just cut everything out. But it's useless to film the whole thing. Well, you can see I'm not a professional YouTuber. I have no expensive camera equipment, just using my phone, some cheapo GoPro clones, that's it. Don't plan on making this my way of living, because for that I would have to change a lot and do a lot differently. For once I would have to show my face, actually talk to the camera when I'm doing something like a vlogging style, you know, talking to the people like, yeah, look at me, I'm the shit, I'm rebuilding this, yeah, look at my BMW, I'm doing this, blah blah blah. I'm just not that kind of guy. I know people want to connect with someone, and that's, you know, usually when they do vlogs, they can see their face, people start to connect and see, and basically do more subs and likes and views and all of this. But I'm just gonna stay incognito. If you see my face, you will see it because it's in the way, but I ain't gonna start vlogging and just talking out of my ass just to do a video. That's for others to do. Almost done. I'll stand on this side for now. Like I said, these are all the old bolts I'm reusing, so here we go. See if I can crack some of these open. Now, which ones did I put? I think I did number that one, this one, and one. Okay, let's. You don't really need to take everything off. Okay. These things have a really tight fit. Well, there's one, and it looks like the plastic gate was squished. So I will take you in there, just 1 second, and see the result. Let me think. No, I did this one, and I did the middle one. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's the other one. Okay. Okay. I was a little bit perplexed. I had to look up the specs. So I have. What the fuck? Stay on. I have this thing from 0.25 to 0.78, which would be okay. The spec, what it's calling for, what I can see online, is from 0.02 to 0.058. That's the spec. So let's. Can you stay on? So this one here, I probably can't even see it, is, let's say, somewhere like 0.025, something like this. Maybe I tightened this too much. I was a little bit, but anyway, it's within spec, so we don't care. And this one is more in line. This is 0.38-ish, which is okay. And this one here, the last one, also, oh, this sucks. 0.25, 0.3-ish, in between there. Okay, I mean, okay, this one kind of got a little bit disturbed, but they're all within the main spec, so I'm not too worried. I mean, yeah, okay, that's good. That's perfect. Let's drop everything. Come on, this sucks. I mean, on the cap, on the last cap, it's like, this is Mickey Mouse shit. Yeah, 0.38, something like that. That's the last one, number 7. Don't remember that. This was the middle one where I think I fucked up the torque spec. Doesn't really matter. You can see the outline. Yeah, it's somewhere between, it's like 0.03, 3-ish, in between there. And the first one, I think I squished it a lot, which was not really correct, but it's like 0.25, 0.03. I mean, okay. To me, it's within spec range, So what to do now? I can't do anything anyways. That's how it is. Gonna take these caps off, remaining, and just put oil on it, assembly lube, and then install the real ones with the real new head bolts. So back on this again. Now it's time to assemble the real deal with the real new main bolts. I had measured the clearance with plastic gauge, it was within tolerance, and now I can finally put this crank on the way it's supposed to. Spins easily, have it set in here, and not much talking to do. I'm just gonna put each cap in there and then bolt everything down. Not much else to say here, to be honest. We got the assembly lube, torque wrench, everything is ready. I cleaned it with compressed air. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a time lapse. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just film it like this. Get my gloves. Okay. So let's start with putting the caps. Forgot the numbering now again. This is number 1. Put some assembly lube, spread it on there a bit. Just put it down. 1, 4. That's the right way. 4. I'm just putting them on it on now. 6, 2. And these are really have a real snug fit. 3. Thrust bearing cap. 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. And the last one. Okay. Original main bolts. These are a fortune. The whole set was like 100 euros. I'm gonna put some oil on the threads gently on each, so that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I read. Supposed to lube up the threads. That's what we're gonna do. Helps with the torque reading apparently, so you shouldn't put them in dry. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Not too much though. Scooch. Snag these a little bit, one by one, piece by piece. I mean, there's really not much action here, to be honest, for this type of video like this. Just you have to be in a clean state of mind, not be rushed when you assemble an engine, get in your zone. Don't rush it, everything ready, and stay focused. If you occupied with something and you just want to do it in between, I don't think that's a good idea. You have to really stay focused and focus on the task of assembling. Even doing this video, I can feel that it's kind of killing, or not, but influencing my concentration. So I have to stay focused here. That's why I can't be yapping away all the time. I don't want this to go south. What I'm doing here. I'm just going to do a time lapse. This is why I don't like filming this while I'm working on it, because I forgot a crucial part, which is these reinforcement plates. So I had to go back now, put those on. Yeah, that's the reason why engine building or assembly, you gotta stay focused, and any distraction really sucks, which camera to me is a distraction. But anyhow, now I basically got everything in and ready to torque down the mains now. torqued everything down, did the 20 Newton meters and then the 70-degree torque angle, and now this thing spins smooth, no binding up. I marked everything. Next step, throw the pistons in. Don't know if I'm going to do it today. I don't want to get too frisky and then get tired, make a mistake. But first step is done, like I said before. Baby steps.